And let all this stuff down just for safety reasons. Grandkid's gonna be here tomorrow. I hate for him to climb up on here and get in trouble, get hurt, I mean. Well, have you guys been missing us? Yeah, we haven't been on in a couple weeks, but kind of working on another video today. I hope everybody had a good holiday weekend celebrating Independence Day. And I know we had a pretty good weekend around here. But right now I have an issue I'm hoping some of you guys can help me with. I've been sitting there trying to, getting ready to mow my field. Well, got an issue with the tractor. Flat tire, that ain't nothing. That's not my issue. Actually got something a little more interesting here. I lost some important videos, so here's a little voiceover on a small clip, but this is my old Forc Tractor, and for some reason, it don't want to run more than 2 to 3 minutes at a time. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but right back here behind that voltage regulator, there is a nest of some kind. I don't know if it's a bird nest or a rat nest, but I'm suspecting it's a rat nest. And I'm wondering if a rat or something ain't chewed into a wire that's keeping me from getting charged. That's a kind of a common thing of these old style tractors. Rats love to get a hold of them. So let's kind of remove that, see what happens. Let's get a better look. Talk about a nest. I had to come through from the other side to get to more of it because I just couldn't get it off from the other side. And had to remove the sheet metal to get to it. Well, we finally got the nest out of there. Now let's just tracing these wires, see if we can find one that's broken, chewed, or frayed. Okay, guys, so crawling around here a little bit, I discovered a problem. I don't know if it's the problem, but it definitely contributes to it. This right here is the generator. It's what charges the battery. All right, it's run off of a belt. Of course, you know the belt runs the coolant and everything. And like I said, in the process, as it's running, it charges the battery. Now, I'm gonna zoom in here and see if any of you else guys knows a issue here. Look at that bolt. And that is nowhere near tight. And so, which means that thing's running. That thing's probably shaking, would be my guess. And if it's shaking, I'm saying it's messing with that belt. I don't know how kind of shape that belt's in. It don't look too bad of shape. A little bit of frays, but it's not too bad. But anyway, my guess is that generator's probably shaking and it's contributed to not getting any charge to the battery, and the process is probably not running the tractor that well. So I'm gonna tighten that up and we'll see what happens after that. Either it'll work or it won't. Okay, so we got to tighten it back up, and the question is that going to be the issue? That's only one way to find out. Sitting here trying to work on my tractor and I get visitors. I don't know if they're just checking on me or hoping something's wrong. Yeah, my goats love me. Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
That wedding was so beautiful. Everyone cried. Even the cake was in tears.
Tire definitely looks a little better with some air in it. Well, we have contact. Let's see how long it lasts this time. And she just quit again. All right, let's try her again. I think he's already on. see how long. Kind of locked the choke halfway out. See if that helps some. Could be it just being a little cold natured. I don't know. Better run like that for a few minutes. I'm up in the driver's seat and it's still running. But I seen that for a minute or two yesterday too. Let's see what happens here. Ah, she just died. Right when I started to raise the loader. It's definitely a little bit concerning. I'm not real sure where to go from here. We'll have to do some research, I guess. But I had the alternator, or not the alternator, this one don't have an alternator, generator worked on about a year or so ago, and the person who worked on it said it looked brand new. He didn't even have to do anything to it. He cleaned it a little bit, that was it. And it's got a brand new battery in it. At least the battery was new last year. But the thing about it is, even if the battery was bad, the thing should still keep running off the generator after it started. So I don't think it's a battery issue. So that tells me it's probably something electrical. I just don't know what. So I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to bring my, I got a voltage meter. I need to bring it out and start just kind of poking around, seeing where I got power and where I don't. Bound to find something somewhere. Didn't look like any of the wires have been chewed through or nothing like that as far as I could tell. But it's definitely something electrical, and I'm just not sure where to start from here. I think I'm going to try to jump it one more time and see what happens. But I mean, it's possible. It could be the fuel bowl, but I would think if it was the fuel bowl, it would sound a little more rough than that. Because usually fuel problems usually let you know. But I think it's more electrical than anything. So, guys, comment down below. Tell me what you think's wrong here. Again, start it back up. Take the cables off of it, see how long it runs. Temperature's good. Got fuel. Raise the front end here. Raise the blade. I don't know if you've seen that very well or not. Go forward first before I go in front. Oh, that's a reverse. I'm an idiot. I don't know if I should try to get across the road or not. I don't want to block the driveway. I got a shared driveway. I may take a chance of blocking it. Play with this for a minute. See if she's going to quit. Really, you don't want to keep that bucket high in the air anyway. It's really kind of dangerous. See what happens here. I still got the battery cable connected to the tractor. Not to the car, but to the tractor. I better fix that real quick. Pull up a little bit so I don't block the road if it happens to die. Tell you something funny, it was running really good until I took the cables off the battery. They wasn't even connected to the car. Makes me wonder if there's not some sort of an issue between the cable, the battery cable going to from the battery to the generator. But at the same time, that wouldn't make sense. Because like I said, that would just be to charge the battery. That wouldn't be to run the tractor. This is a very Very mysterious situation we got here. Okay guys, I just discovered another unique little situation here. Look at this negative cable. How loose that is. I couldn't tell you if that's part of it or not, but you know, it don't hurt to tighten it up and find out. All right, so I got that fixed now. Let's and this one seems to be pretty tight. So let's start her again, see what happens. Thought I was recording 2 different times, but I wouldn't. Start her right up, we'll see how long it lasts. Got fuel, temperature looks good. Got oil pressure. Raise the loader. Raise the 3-point. Sit here for a minute so make sure it's going to run. I'd hate for it to die in the middle of the driveway. Again, I got a shared driveway. So far, so good. I don't mean nothing. Let's go forward first. For a second, kind of rocking a little bit. Ah, my foot slipped on the clutch. There we go. I think I need to add some fluid to the steering. Let's get off this for a second. What do you guys do when you have to go under a clothesline? I think we'll get caught on that hook. That's a rough idea. I might have got through there. Alright. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Well. There we go. Hopefully we'll go through now. Perfection. Take a ride through the field, show you how tall the grass is. I was so anxious to get this thing going. I don't think I'm gonna get to mow this evening. Probably gonna be tomorrow, but I at least might be able to get everything hooked up. This grass is super, super tall. A lot of it's laid over. I ran over a lot of it with the vehicles and stuff. But look how tall this stuff is. Now this is a Forc 2000 tractor. It's a fairly decent sized tractor. Look how tall these weeds and stuff are. Yeah. That's why we need a mow. I really needed to flip this in, put my brush off and stuff in. That brush off. Top buster. That's 4% right there. I'll sit in the weeds. Yeah. Let's see if we can at least get changed out tonight. I ain't gonna get changed out, but I might at least be able to get switched out. Ready for tomorrow. Look how tall those weeds are. They're even harder. Look how they are as far as out bucket. They go as high as my bucket goes. Again, it's a big size little utility tractor. And she just died on me again while I was sitting here. and no power on the boat. I'm showing light right there. I should crank over, but it ain't. There's something electrical going wrong with it. I'm not sure what, but I think I'm done working on it for this evening. I got a few chores I got to take care of. You guys comment down below and tell me what you think is going on. That actually lasted a pretty good little ways that time. I think I'm going to do some research online this evening. We'll see what happens from there, but go ahead and let all this stuff down just for safety reasons. Grandkids going to be here tomorrow. I hate for them to climb up on here and get in trouble. Get hurt, I mean. I say in trouble. I let them play on this. I just, as long as it ain't running. So, but anyway, I might have some issues to take care of tomorrow with this. In the meantime, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna call it an even on this little project. Again, if you guys got any suggestions of what's going on here, comment down below. Let me know what you think is going on here. And because I'm not prone to look, but I think what's going to happen tomorrow is I'm going to have to break my voltage meter out and just start hitting around, see where I got power and where I don't and stuff. So, but I did a little research this evening. Also going, I guess, be working on this video, trying to put it together. So we'll see what we got. You guys ain't gonna believe this, but that last one was my fault. I got off and went to shut off the fuel. The fuel was already shut off, so it ran that far with the fuel off. So, still didn't charge the battery though, which kind of concerns me, but I don't know. At least we know we got the electrical part fixed, because I'd say as much as it ran there, it should be good. So the only thing I have to do tomorrow is come over here and re-jump the battery again, and I should be good to go. So believe it or not, I think we got it fixed. So we'll try. We'll keep you updated with the next video. The next video will be us mowing. So, but in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Okay, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining us today. I'm going to take a minute and just talk to y'all. Yes, I know the picture's a little dark. It's dark outside, and I'm sitting on the porch. Nice part of the evening. Just sit and enjoy and relax a little bit. You know, sometimes we forget we need to do that sometimes, and I think we need to take a little more time in our day to do things like that, just to enjoy the creations that God gives us, because, you know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in our work and times we spend not only at work but also on our homesteads and everything else. And you need to really just take a few minutes to reflect on things that God's done for you and stuff. And with that being said, I just want to take a minute and thank everybody who watches this channel. June 25th, as of June 25th, we have been here for 2 years on this platform on YouTube, and we have grown extensively, especially in the last couple of months. We're up to, when I checked a little bit ago, we was up to 451 subscribers, and I couldn't have done that without you guys. And I appreciate you guys who subscribe and those who are watching our channel. Now, we don't really have that many people watch our regular videos, but I think what these people are doing, they're watching our shorts that we put out. For those of you who don't really keep up, we occasionally we like to throw some shorts out, just little small clips from our stuff that happens right here around the farm. So just kind of keep a watchful eye out for that. And I appreciate you guys who sit there and take the time to watch. Now, as to where this channel is heading in the next year or so, I don't know. I plan on still sticking around. I know we don't always post videos every week. We kind of went dark the last 2 weeks. Hadn't had anything. A couple little small clips here and there. Last week we had a couple small little clips. You know, sometimes we just don't have the time to put stuff out, and I apologize for that. But you know, sometimes that's just how things are. And just be patient with us. And I appreciate you guys who've been sticking around with us. We're not planning on going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to keep doing these videos. We're going to try to have fun with them. So if you guys got any suggestions on how type of content you want us to keep doing, do you guys want us to keep doing some more tractor content like you've seen today? You want to see more of the animals? Tell us, what do you guys want to see? Honestly, I'd love to do more tractor videos, but the whole basis of this setup from the start has been, it was originally meant to be like a video diary of the whole farm and how things progress and stuff over time. But I know, for the purposes of views and YouTube, we've kind of switched it up a little bit and tried to do a few other little things with it. But we're still here trying to have fun with it. If we're not having fun with it, there's no sense even trying to do it. And that was part of the reason why we hadn't put any videos the last couple of weeks. None of the stuff that I would have been able to film, I felt like was fun. I tell you, it was nice today being able to get the tractor fixed and get running around through the field with it. That was just therapy for me, being able to actually enjoy working on stuff like that. I don't know nothing about it, and honestly, what was wrong with the tractor made absolutely no sense to me. I don't understand how loose battery cable kept it from running, and theoretically, the generator should have kept the tractor running, but there was something about it that kept it from running. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a positive ground tractor. I don't know. You guys let me know if some of you know a little more about that stuff than I do. Maybe you can enlighten me on that, how that worked. But obviously we got it fixed. I just forgot to turn the fuel back on when I ran it. But kind of funny, it ran as much as it did with the fuel being off. I guess it just took a while to work through the system like that. But anyway, glad we got it fixed. I'm glad I was able to share that stuff with you. And maybe what was happening with my tractor might help one of you guys when you're sitting there trying to run a diagnosis on what's wrong with your equipment. Because honestly, most of us that are doing this, we're blue collar people. We work a factory job or some other type of either construction or something, and we just do this stuff as we have time to do it. And honestly, we can't afford to spend $50,000, $60,000 on a new tractor, so this stuff breaks down. We've got to sit there and try to figure out what's wrong with it, because honestly, I ain't got anything big enough to haul that thing in, take it to a garage, let somebody else look at it. Really, can't really even afford to let somebody else look at it. So I got to play mechanic on this stuff too, and I know most of you guys probably do too. And it's just part of it. When you're a farmer, you're a CEO, a mechanic, bill collector, bookkeeper, everything, right down to the actual laborer. You run. People don't realize all the hats that a farmer plays, and it's just part of it. When you're a farmer, you have to learn to utilize what you have available for you at the time. You might not always have the tools that would make things to run easily, but hopefully you got the brain power and the ability to think through things so you can at least kind of fake your way through some of the things, make things work the way you need to get it going. So, and sometimes you can't afford new equipment and stuff to keep running, which that thing here I wouldn't get rid of anyway, and that's a story I'll save for another day. So, but anyway, so for those of you who've been watching for us from all this time, thank you, and here's hopefully for another 2 years on YouTube. Thank you. Okay, guys, so I know I need to get that broomstick out from behind me. Really? You're walking in the house? Now that'd make a good short.